hot Cheetos, still gonna stick to that. My phone, and Tehran. I'm in RD for Sullivan. I'm in the master's program for education, and yeah, I'm just chilling. Okay, my parents immigrated from Mexico way back when. First my dad came to work, and then he brought my mom and my sisters. My mom, when she crossed the border, she had to cross by herself, so she was like knee deep in rivers, like she was with strangers. And so when they all got to the other side, which is the US, they lived in my uncle's like back house for a while, and they shared his home, and then later on they got their own house. They had 2 more kids, which is my older brother and then me. So we're both natural born citizens. We had a good life, and between between my birth and when I was 3 years old, my parents divorced, and so it was just a single parent household with my dad and my 4 siblings. And I would say it was pretty fun. We were besties. We played outside. One time we slept outside on our trampoline. It was a pretty great childhood. Eventually everyone moved out. It was just me and my dad. And it was really tough for me and my dad to coexist together, but we made it. And after that, I left to college at Cal State Monterey, and I really found myself there, and I met lots of great people who helped kind of form who I am today, and met a lot of challenges. Then I finally graduated last year, and I decided to move to South Dakota, which is where I am now at USF. And the big reason as to why I moved is because of the entirely different like population, geographic area. Everything is completely different than from what I knew. I'm usually a pretty independent person, and when I left for my undergrad college, I kind of was running away from my family because I thought running away was like the only way to find myself. So when I came here, I thought it would be as easy as the first time and I would find no trouble, especially because now I felt like I had a better sense of self. And I knew myself I thought I knew myself in the context of the world. And I came here, wasn't worried. And the first night here, I was actually in the other room, and there was nothing in this apartment. It was just walls and carpet and gray, and I look at my phone and I go onto Google Maps and I zoom out and I'm like, holy crap, I'm so far away from home. And so I just cried and I called Tehran and I was like, I don't think I can do it. I wasn't even here for like 5 hours. It was really hard to be by myself, even though I thought I had a strong sense of self. I was like alone all the time, and not to have my community with me here was really hard. But like I mentioned, my mom was knee deep in a river before, so I knew that quitting wasn't an option. Like as hard as it got, like that, I never thought about it longer than a second, because I knew I continue to know that the farther that I go, I can bring my family with me, or I can bring other people with me. And so that is like a really big motivation for me to try to make a difference here, or try to plant seeds here. They can do anything, and they can move anywhere and accomplish anything, and earn all these merits, but I still want them to be happy when they go home and they're by themselves in the dark. Because I know what it feels like to graduate and then come and get a master's and then still be sad. So I just want people to feel good in their skin and laugh really loudly, and know about the world around them and love the people around them, even though they may seem different or may act different than what they're used to. And yeah, that's one of my biggest drives, to keep going and keep exploring Sioux Falls. Even though it's different from what I know, I found a lot of little gems here and there.